What's up guys, I'm Zach and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out Represent's newest release, which is their summer drop capsule collection. Now honestly, I was super excited to see this collection as it was quite massive in scope, especially for a summer drop, which means I was quite excited to get a few pieces in hand and show you guys as well. So let's take you along with the journey and check out these pieces. Let's get straight into this video. Now getting into the first piece today, this is the Represent Worldwide t-shirt. Honestly, this is a super wearable graphic, and of course you've got it in that ultimate grey colorway, which of course lends itself to that wearable aesthetic. I honestly love the tones and hues used throughout this t-shirt, and I think it just works perfectly. Honestly, I was a little worried at first thinking that it would feature that sort of initial t-shirt fit. I did like that collection, however, I wasn't too in love with it. However, I do love this classic Represent boxy silhouette that they've got throughout this t-shirt. It features those classic details such as a thick neck collar, dropped shoulders, a bit of a boxy silhouette, slightly cropped, and of course you've also got that metal branding for Represent at the bottom of the t-shirt. Honestly, a great t-shirt all around, and personally I've been looking for a graphic t-shirt that I can sort of throw in my rotation that people aren't going to be like, didn't you wear that yesterday? This definitely can fit in. It's not too loud, but it definitely hits the marks with the aesthetic and just the overall quality. Honestly, a perfect piece from Represent and one of my favorite releases from this drop. Moving on to another fantastic t-shirt. This is the Represent t-shirt in that green khaki colorway. Honestly, I'm sort of blanking on what this t-shirt is called, so I will throw it up on the screen right now. However, I did love this t-shirt. I'm a huge fan of khaki green, and that's going to be a big theme throughout this video today. We do have a lot of khaki pieces to get through, so if you're not a big fan of green, I would recommend clicking off now. However, if you are, you're definitely going to love the rest of this content. But getting back into the t-shirt details, it is featuring that same fit as the last t-shirt. However, you are getting that beautiful khaki green colorway. I don't believe Represent has dropped a t-shirt, at least in this colorway, before, because personally I do love the aesthetic and just the colorway of this t-shirt in general. I'm not 100% sure if I can rock the sort of pink graphic on the back. I think it actually looks fantastic. I'm not saying that pink doesn't look too good on this t-shirt. I just personally think I'm looking for a little bit more versatile wearable pieces, and I just don't think the pink really fits into my wardrobe, at least, and my type of aesthetic that I'm going for. However, if they do drop this t-shirt in a blank range type silhouette, just with that same boxy classic Represent fit as you can see on the body right now, I will definitely be jumping at picking that one up. However, a great piece nonetheless, and a great t-shirt to sort of fit into any sort of summer wardrobe rotation. Moving on to the next item though, and that is the item I'm wearing right now, and that is the Represent Worldwide hoodie. Honestly, love this hoodie as much as I do love the t-shirt. Of course, it's featuring that sort of ultimate grey colorway. However, as I said before, I was a bit worried that it would sort of feature that initial hoodie type silhouette. However, I love this hoodie. It's honestly going back to those sort of Represent roots that I love. This classic sort of boxy, oversized hoodie, long in the sleeves, a little bit cropped. And of course, you've also got that clasp at the top, which means you can sort of just snap the hood together and bring it up quite a bit, as well as that metal detailing towards the bottom of the hoodie. Honestly, I just appreciate the premium details throughout this garment, and this is a hoodie which I don't really have any complaints about. Now, the only difference being between the t-shirt and this hoodie right now is that the t-shirt graphic is printed on, and of course, as you can see right here, it's actually embroidered on the hoodie, which is just a great little elevated detail that you get for paying that extra price for the hoodie variation. Great piece, can't fault it. Fantastic, definitely going to be going into my rotation for every day, and another fantastic piece on this list. Now, moving away from the outerwear, the t-shirts, getting into the bottoms, we're about to get into khaki green colorway territory. Now, I think it's only right that we start with the pants that I'm wearing on right now, which are the utility pants in this khaki green. Honestly, I love this colorway, especially on these utility pants. I think they just sort of lend themselves to that sort of carpenter type pant. Of course, you've also got those utility pant sort of details throughout, which means you've got the loop detail to the left of the pant, and you've got those double knees at the front. You've also got a concealed zipper pocket throughout the double knees just on the side of the right. And you've also got the initial Represent logo embroidered on the back of the pants. Personally, I just love this green colorway. I did recently pick up a utility pant in black sesame, and now obviously this khaki green. And whilst I've been wearing the black a lot and the sesame here and there, I definitely think the khaki is one that I'm excited to throw in my rotation. And as I said, it just lends itself to that silhouette, and I think it looks fantastic on this pant. And as you can see on screen right now, it is quite a baggy silhouette, which just runs out throughout a wide leg finish, which honestly, personally, I've been moving a little bit more closer towards. I'm trying to get away from that sort of skinny, slim type legs, and I'm definitely enjoying this sort of more wider silhouette, especially the way it just sort of drapes over your sneakers. I think looks incredible. Now moving on to the next pair of pants in this collection. Honestly, this is my favorite pair that I picked up here today, which was quite a surprise because I knew I was going to like it, but man, once I got it in, I love this piece. And that is the Yacht Pant in that khaki green colorway as well. But it's not the fit that's making me like fall in love with this piece. It's actually the quality and the comfort. I don't know what material they used on it. Obviously, I'll throw it up on the screen, what they've put in the description at least. But honestly, I haven't worn a pair of like trousers or pants like this before. It's super soft to the touch. It's also very stretchy. Like, it has a stretchy waist on it, but man, you're not going to feel discomfort in this pair of pants at all. It's super comfortable, super light, super soft to the touch, and very breathable throughout. Honestly, I just love the way it also stacks over those pants. Of course, you've got a wide leg finish throughout this one as well. And man, I just love the details on this piece. And though it is quite a simplistic piece overall, I think they executed every detail on this pair perfectly. And honestly, I don't think I'll be able to get this pair off. It feels more comfortable than a sweatpant, and it just looks so elegant, especially with that straight leg finish as I previously mentioned. But yes, this is definitely my favorite piece from today's haul. And moving into our final piece today, this is the parachute pant, which honestly I've been looking forward to since George Heaton first teased them on his Instagram. And I just love the sort of overall baggy silhouette with that sort of crinkle type nylon finish. Of course, khaki green again. I'm telling you, I love green. I love khaki green, and I think it just looks fantastic. Obviously, I'm gonna have to sort of gear my wardrobe rotations a little bit into this color scheme, but yes, nonetheless, I love this pair of pants. It does have a stretchy waistband, and you've also got draw cords at the bottom should you want to tighten it. However, I do think it looks best to just sort of leave it loose and hang over your pair of sneakers. You've also got these type of flight pockets on each side, which means you sort of need to clip them open and closed, which personally I think looks fantastic. However, I do wish they sort of put the pocket underneath, just because it can be a little bit frustrating sometimes when you're just wanting to put your hands in your pocket and you sort of have to unclip each pocket. However, it's just a minute detail, and this is definitely first world problems right here, but I think it looks fantastic regardless. Honestly, another piece that they've just absolutely killed. Super wearable, and man, I need to get my hand on this black pair now because I've loved this green pair since the second I put it on. Of course, it's quite a wide silhouette as well, which means it's also very comfortable, very similar to the Yacht Pant. And honestly, for a while I've been sort of searching for an oversized pair of khaki green cargo pants, but I think now I've got this pair, that search has stopped. Though these aren't cargo pants per se, I just think the overall fit gives me exactly what I desired. But yes, a fantastic piece nonetheless. Now let's get into the final piece today, which isn't a pair of clothing, it's actually an accessory, and man, I am surprised how much I love this piece. So without further ado, this is the Represent leather tote bag. Once I first saw these sort of tees on George Heaton's Instagram, I knew I wanted to pick up the black one. However, on the site's launch at first, I think there was a little bit of a bug and I couldn't actually add a black pair to cart, unfortunately. However, I was just like, you know what, I want to get this, I want to try out the brown, I want to get some content for you guys, I want to show you what they look like, and I didn't really want to delay sort of picking up a tote in my order, but regardless, I did pick up this brown tote, and man, I'm glad it was a happy accident to get this brown. Honestly, it looks fantastic in person, super soft to the touch. It's sort of got like a pebbled finish throughout the tote as well. You've got adjustable bag handles throughout this tote bag, which is great, especially when you want to have it a little bit more close to the body or have it a little bit more loose. Honestly, it is quite huge inside once you open it up. You can honestly fit a laptop, a few hoodies, a pair of shoes in there without problem. It's definitely gonna be a great bag, especially when I go vintage shopping. I know I'm gonna be using this one on the daily. And something I definitely loved about the piece, and I honestly sort of maybe skipped the description on Represent's website, but it's actually got a magnetic closure hidden underneath the leather at the top, which is great because once you bring the tote bag together, it just sort of snaps together, and it's just a light snap, enough for it to hold it together, but not for it to be like annoying to pull apart. And I think it was just a small detail that I really loved on this piece. And once again, I think Represent knows what they're doing with their small minute details that sort of make the difference and sort of blur the lines between, you know, streetwear and high fashion. And that's what I love about this brand, and hence why Represent is my favorite brand. With that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like down below. It is the best way to support me and show that you guys are enjoying the content. And also let me know down in the comment section down below, what was your favorite piece in this video? What do you think about picking up in the future from Represent? And what would you like to see in Represent's next collection? And with that being said, guys, if you want to see more content from me, Zach, in the future, feel free to subscribe down below as well. With that being said, hope to see you in the next one. See ya.